best secondary school hockey teams battle for the Rankin Cup 2023.
All the big schools are here.
Tino ua ki te rapu kai tākaro nā te iti o te kura.
I roto i ngā tau, ko puta i tahi wero, he wero i tā mātou whakamahi te reo. Ko etahi o ngā kai tākaro kua hāmene hia.
Ka whakawhiti koe mai i tō tinana ki tō ngākau. Kia toa i te kēmu nei. Hurrā!
I te ana koe mō tā tāua haerenga.
Learn pūrākau. Explore te taiao. Hai mai! Tūhura ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
No mai haere mai, welcome to Hutt Valley, Fraser Ballpark. It is Sorensen Field, Diamond 1 for the Softball New Zealand presentation of the Under-17 Boys National Softball Championship. We're in day 3 of action now and we're up to game 39, and that means it's Hutt Valley out there taking on Counties Manukau. Counties Manukau, who are into a double-header, second game of a double-header, and Hutt Valley, who have come to us after a tight loss this morning against Canterbury. I'm Gary Rohihi for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Joining me will be Joe Fariso, colour commentary for this one. Joe, once again, pleasure to have you along.
Oh, welcome, Gary. Thanks for having me. Love being here in my hometown of Hutt Valley. Got the weather has been fantastic. Great to see a crowd here. Some great softball the last few days I've been watching, and today in particular has been fantastic. Hutt Valley playing Canterbury, and then the Counties Canterbury game where we saw Counties hit about 4 or 5 home runs, and it was pretty impressive batting by the Counties team. Other than the home runs, it was a close ball game.
Well, it's Counties who are leading off the batting in this game. Tamihana Star, we talk about those home runs. He's just been struck out by Tyrone Robinson out there.
Yeah,
nice. Talk about those home runs. He hit the grand slam in the previous game. Yeah. And I've just mentioned off here, I thought he's a bit of a star because in the making. Immaculate with a rocket arm from third base and able to launch the ball over the fence like that does the lead-off hitting for Counties.
Yeah, no, it was a great piece of hitting by Tamihana Star. Hit the grand slam. He's a lefty, and he hit it down the left field line. So going the other way, impressive hitting.
There we see it's number 10, Detanian Posimani coming into bat. I don't know if we've got the graphic for the batting lineup, but we'll bring that to you. I'll go through the order right now anyway. We'll start with who we've just seen. Tamihana Star. He was being followed, as you see, by Detanian Posimani. Cole McWilliams comes in after that. Mikaela Kingi hits, followed by Hunter Bailey. Hamiora Tuiri, Jackson Tapiki, Ran and Kaiser Goodenough. Rounded out by Cully Cornelio as the batting order for Counties Manukau.
Well, Tyrone started this ball game well.
You see it on screen there, and Tyrone Robinson has started the ball game very well with back-to-back strikeouts. Defensively out there, we've got Harawira Marino, Jacoby Harawira Marino at left field, Mika Tauma at centre, Harrison Muir at left, Callum Baldwin at shortstop, Romy Scrimger is in the hot corner, second is Cooper Tauma, Cruz Moikai at first, Tyrone Robinson doing the pitching to Connor Keel.
So this is the top section now. You got Hutt Valley, Counties, and Canterbury in the top section.
Yep.
Canterbury beat Hutt Valley this morning. Counties beat Canterbury, just the game that we're just following.
Now, we've been talking about calculations and things. Then what happens now if Hutt Valley now beat Counties?
Yeah, then we're going to go with a run ratio.
Yeah.
Don't have the calculations right now. But Counties, by beating Canterbury 8-1, are probably in the box seat. And Canterbury beat Hutt Valley, I believe, 9-4. So, the coaches for Hutt Valley will be doing the calculations, and everyone else will be working them out
I would imagine they'd need to score quite a few runs in this ball game, actually,
Absolutely.
to have any chance.
No doubt.
Cole McWilliams, it is up to bat for Counties Manukau. As we've just touched on, we've seen this team, this is back-to-back of game 2 of their back-to-back today. They just put away Canterbury and they launched into one innings there, the third innings it was, to the tune of 6 runs with 3 swings of the bat, including the grand slam as we see a pop fly in the infield. It's the shortstop who's called it and takes it comfortably out there, does Callum Baldwin.
Nice play by Callan for the third out. Tricky wins here in Hutt Valley.
3 down, there it is there. Top of the first is finished. We'll go into the dugouts and we'll come back and find out what's going to happen in just a minute.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Until our tour. All the best throwbacks.
Get the Māori Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make Māori Plus your mate and stream now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the bottom of the first innings and we're about to get underway with Counties taking on Hutt Valley here on Diamond 1 at the Under-17 National Tournament. Sorensen Field it is. No score in the ball game as we get underway with Harrison Muir, number 7, coming in for Hutt Valley. We will run you quickly through that batting order. Harrison Muir up to bat, followed by Callum Baldwin, Mika Tauma, Tyrone Robinson, Cruz Maui Kia, Jordan Thurston, the DP in at number 6, Jacoby Haraweta Marino, followed by Cooper Tauma, and that is the order rounded out by Romy Scrimger. Defensively, we've got Kali Cornelia at right, Hamiora Tuidi, Cole Williams rounds out the outfield, Jackson Tapiki at shortstop, hot corner is Tamihana Star, Hunter Bailey at second, Mikaela Kingi Hughes at first base, Kaizak Goodenough at pitcher, and D'Artagnan Posimani is the catcher.
Gary, I think there's just one change that County's made late, and they've got Cole McWilliams now catching.
Cole McWilliams catching.
And I think they put D'Artagnan Posimani in left field.
There we go. Positional change there with those two swapping places.
Late change.
And looks like Hutt Valley are just discussing changes as well.
Oh. Cheers.
Anyway, finally after a bit of a false start, we're about to get underway. Harrison Muir it is up to bats, followed in the on-deck dugout by Mika Tauma. One more water. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, and the first out has been taken, number 4, Callan Baldwin into bat now. Should be an interesting game, Joe. Hutt Valley taking on Counties. We've just freshly seen Counties, you and I. We've been impressed with the quality they've had. We haven't seen this young Kaizak Goodenough pitching yet, but we did see a great job on the mound in the previous game by Mikaela Kingi Hicks.
Yeah, I guess what's impressive is these players here, they play multiple positions. So you have Makeda Kingi Hicks, who was the pitcher in the last game. He's now playing first base. And Kaiser Goodenough, he was playing, I think, the outfield, and now he's pitching. And he's got good rotation.
Good rotation, yep, we're seeing that already. Trying to work around the zone. Keep it away from the hitting power that we know Hutt Valley batters possess. This one's in on the fist. It's going to stand us in yellow, and it looks to me like he's made the catch, and the umpire agrees. And that is a stunning catch out there at left field. He made enormous ground to get to it and takes it just above the ground. We might be able to have another look at that one in a sec. But what an amazing bit of athleticism out there. Here it goes now. Diving catch all the way down to the ground.
Great catch. I really made up some ground on that. Showed a lot of commitment and then made the play. Fantastic play.
Detanian Posimani, who a few seconds ago was looking at being the catcher,
Yeah.
goes out to left field in time to make a highlight reel catch. Nice pitch. Eric Horsham, the home plate umpire, disagreed. Called to the ball. Chris Murdoch, the other blue out there. So we've got Eric Horsham behind home plate. Chris Murdoch out at first base. Nice job. The sun continues to shine down on us. There is a bit of a cooling breeze out there now, but all that's done is cool us down a little bit. Very nice conditions for softball out there. It's not hindering the batters in the least, as we've seen the multiple home runs we've enjoyed in the last couple of hours. As we see a walk to get Hutt Valley underway out on the bases. Maika Tauma makes his way down to first base based on balls.
Yeah, the wind has dropped a little bit, as you can see from the Pahuta Cowas in left field. Just a little light zephyr.
The light zephyr, eh?
We don't expect any wind in Wellington. That's all a myth.
Yeah, never heard of it. Nice pitch this time from Kozak. Good enough. Looks like he is a quality pitcher for them. Able to come in and do the job after Kingi Hicks did such a good job in the previous game. This one he's put it into the middle, but it's just been popped into centre field this time. And it's taken an enormous time to come down. And that is the third out here in the first innings. One innings complete. No score in the ball game. We'll find out as the players head to the dugout what is going to happen when we come back.
Best secondary school hockey teams battle for the Rankin Cup 2023.
All the big schools are here.
Tino ua ki te rapu kai tākoro nā te iti o te kura.
I roto i ngā tau, ai, ko puta i tahi wero, he wero i tā mātou whakamahi te reo. Ko i tahi o ngā kai tākoro kua hāmene hia.
Ka whakawhiti koe mai i tō tinana ki tō ngākau. Kia toa i te kēmu nei. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
to Diamond 1 here at Sorensen Field. We've got Hutt Valley taking on Counties Manukau. Sorry, mate. Sorry about that. no, not quite understanding. Counties Manukau. We've got Counties Manukau in the second innings now. There's no score. Mikaela Kingi Hicks up to bat, number 67 for Counties. Just a bit of news for you from the other Diamonds. Diamond 2, where Wanganui are playing Wellington. That is a game where the winner of which will go on to play Canterbury tomorrow morning to help decide one of the finalists, I would think.
Wow.
But it may be to decide a loser for a final.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the draw again because
I did have a brief word to Damon Creasy and Zach Boyd on their way past the Diamond before, and they were still in the play. They have to win every single game, including the grand final, to win the final. Otherwise, they've come in. That means they've come through in the long way around,
right,
so to speak. And there we go, Tyrone Robinson pitching into Connor Keel. Looks like a very capable battery out there. Robinson hails out of the Fraser Park Club here in the Hutt Valley, of course. And looks to be a pitcher with some decent rotation on his pitches. That one just hangs a little bit in the middle. Mikaela Hicks has a go at that one and thunders the ball into foul territory.
Yeah, Tyrone's one of the pitchers of the future for Fraser Park and Hutt Valley. He's 15 or 16 years old.
Pitches a hard one, drop ball on the outside of the plate. Strikes out Kingi Hicks. Heads back to the dugout as the first out here on the top of the second innings. It's going to be replaced by number 29, Hunter Bailey. They haven't made contact yet, Joe, but we're still seeing that very hard, aggressive style of batting.
Absolutely, Gary. You read my mind. They are definitely taking their cuts.
And we've noticed, against Canterbury, George Smith did not too bad a job early on, but once they got used to his velocity and his spots, they took full advantage of it in that third innings.
Absolutely. The first inning or two, it's just a feeling out process. The batters in the dugout will be watching.
Hutt Valley, of course, resplendent in their dark green and gold uniforms with the white knickerbockers.
Traditional representative.
Hutt Valley colours.
Yep.
Counties. Mostly black with red and white highlights. You see them in the screen there. 2 balls, 1 strike. This time it's Hunter Bailey.
Yeah, they're doing it well up in counties. They've broken it up into 2 regions where they have counties now and a Franklin club. But they've got a huge catchment area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one. They've got, several associations within about 100k of each other, starting up the top in North Harbour, working your way down through Auckland. Counties, Franklin, Hamilton itself.
What do they say, the Bombay Hills?
Yeah, Bombay Hills. Waikato, yeah. There's good to see so much competition up that way. A northern region competition must be
absolutely.
Quite interesting. This time it's a walk. Hunter Bailey. I run out of room to write down who the home run hitters were, but I believe Hunter was one of them.
Yeah,
Base on balls for Hunter. He's replaced by Hamiota Tuiri.
Yeah, Hunter Bailey hit a home run in the last game. There were 4 home runs hit and 3 runs. Tamihana Starr, Cole McWilliams, Hunter Bailey.
Quality swings at bat they were too. You have to get it over the fence.
That is a good, powerful hitting Counties team.
So 1 down in this innings, but Counties have opened their on bases with a runner at 1, who's going to now head to 2 on the pass. Comes off the catcher's glove. Hutt Valley adjust pretty quickly and don't leave 3 abandoned, which briefly for a second or two looked like they might have. Chops that one into the dirt for a foul. Shorten the handle up on that one. Looked like he was going to try and hit it into the deck. Those bunts you were talking about before, they just die at the feet of the batter there in that turf.
Well, he's got good speed. Third base is even with the bag.
There we go, nice job. This time done by Robinson as he strikes out for his second strikeout in the innings. Hamiora Tuiti goes back to the dugout. He's replaced by Jackson Tapaki. Matthew Hicks, Michelle Kingy pulling the strings out there for Counties as the coaches. We've seen them definitely have a liking for mixing things up. Some quality long handle hitting with the ability to drop it on the ground in front of them when needed.
Yeah, I think if this continues, the trend continues here, you will see County start to put the short ball into play.
There's the Steelers on. Hutt Valley were not expecting that one. And you talk about speed. Well, he just scorched from second to third there. In about a second and a half, it seemed like it.
Yeah.
Didn't even need a slide. Stand up steal, second to third. Probably shouldn't happen, Joe.
No, it shouldn't. He should be more aware.
At least uncontested, you know. Not
Yeah.
happen. Peppering the zone. Robinson continues to pepper the zone. Looking good out there. Things are a little bit quiet out there at the moment. As we see Robinson rear back to go. This time it's hard into the dirt. Third base picks it up, makes the out for the third out. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. No run will score here in the top of the second innings. We'll head to the bottom of the second innings with 0-0 the scoreboard between Hutt Valley and Counties Manukau. We'll be back in action in just a minute.
Okay. Let's go then, eh?
You want to just champion, the dark horse. Deep down, that's all we want. Just freedom.
Sucker, you
better watch out, you fool.
Often think of my cousin.
She didn't have anyone.
She had us.
You're pretty beautiful.
Same.
We're going to get you back, Mother. I promise.
Kiriata no Aotearoa, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond Run action here at Hutt Valley Ballpark. Sorensen Field it is, as we see Hutt Valley taking on Counties Manukau on a beautiful Hutt Valley day for softball. And we've got no score in the ball game as we're now into the bottom of the second innings. It is Cruz Maui Kia coming up to bat. Number 19 for Hutt Valley.
You guys can move it afterwards.
Quiet start off to the game, Joe. Just both teams, as you say, feeling each other out.
Yeah, I think so. I think from Hutt Valley's point of view, Tyrone Robinson has really hit the groove. You know, striking out 4 already in 2 innings, and then you have for Counties, Kaizak good enough threw a good first inning, and he's back now.
As you see, they just have a good look at the 2 pitchers available, both batting lineups, and make the adjustments if they need for the second turn of bat.
Exactly.
Good enough, just looking to pepper the high top of that zone.
Yeah, good eye and good discipline by Cruz Mawikia.
There we go, makes the adjustment. Gets Cruz Mawikia looking at that pitch as it drops into the zone.
Yeah, good drop ball.
And I would think even in this early in the ball game, the last thing they need is to walk one.
Exactly. Well, that's for sure. And I mean, as Tyrone did in the last inning to Counties, getting a base on balls to Hunter Bailey. We'll look and see what Cruz does here. And he's walked or hit by a pitch. Yep, he's hit by a pitch there.
Hit by a pitch that time. Inside it was.
Yep, it was inside, so it was either going to be a walk, but it got him on a foot, and it's a hit by pitch. But he takes first base anyway.
Great start for Hutt Valley to get underway in this innings. Jordan Thurston it is, he's DP in the list here. Number 18 comes into bat.
I don't know, Gary. The under-17s now, there are some big youngsters in this grade. When I was coaching the under-17s, they weren't as big as they are these days.
Yeah, some big fellas.
Parents must be...
Just grow them bigger.
Yeah, feeding them the good chicken.
Yep. Oh, there's a nice loud caller safe on the steal out there. Must have been extremely close, that one. It's a nice throw right on the button. Shortstop did everything he could. Just beaten to it by the runner.
Umpire was right on the play. Good position. Let's see if we get a replay.
Got the batter in a hitter's count as well. 2 balls, no strikes. It's a huge lead out there at second base. A little bit slow to back up out there at the second base for Counties. You don't want to be giving the runner that much room.
No, you don't. But as a runner also, you don't want to get caught off second base too far,
no.
especially in scoring position with an opportunity here.
And this time it's Thurston looking to drop it at his feet. Looking for the bunt.
Yeah, and the other thing that I would notice with Jordan, he was carrying his bat. Now, there's no need to carry the bat. You put down the bunt, you drop the bat, and you go to first base.
That's right. You need to carry the extra weight. 3 balls, 1. It's still on him. All the options about what to do. This time it's a walk.
Yep.
So with none out, it's Hutt Valley who have taken the advantage early in the ball game. We're in the bottom of the second innings. Coming up in the third innings, we should have some guests from Hawke's Bay coming through the booth.
Yeah, I think the coach for Hutt Valley now is going to look to put down a bunt, get the runners at second and third with less than 2 down. Good percentages.
Yeah, it's a great position to be in for the Hutt Valley coaches. This time they're going to have to switch pretty quickly, as the catch is affected there at 3.
Yeah, and the bunt was picked up by Tamihana Starr. He's been all over the place.
He has.
And there's 1 down.
Took a little while to get that ball in the air. They had the option of maybe a double out there.
Yeah, they did. And being a lefty, I think, had a little bit to do with it. Had to turn.
And just like that, it was Jacoby Hutawera Marino who became the out. Number 6, Cooper Tauma. Comes into bat for Hutt Valley to try and move these runners with 1 down now. Still 2 out there on the diamond. Runners ready to move. Tauma comes in at number 8 in the order. He's pop flied this one. It's heading towards right field. It's going to go foul. Finds the grass out there.
Hey, Coops, hey, you, come on now.
Two twos to call on the batter.
Yeah, better boy. Great eyes, bro. Great eyes. Better boy.
Looking to catch that runner out at 2.
Yeah, it's a good throw. And he was getting a little far off the base there for a while.
Has a swing on a change-up. Managed to get enough bat on it.
Yeah, just pulled the string on that one. Keep the batter guessing.
Yeah. Now it's counties that need to battle here. They've got the 1 down. Looking for the 2nd out here in the 2nd innings. Good battle developing here between this batter, Tauma, and the pitcher. Good enough.
Come on, Coops. Come on, Coops. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, bro.
And that'll do. Full count now.
This is where it gets interesting. Do you maybe have a double steal?
Yeah. Well,
Hit
yeah,
and run?
yeah. Where the coaches are at with the decision making is interesting. Plenty of options for them. He's dropped it down. It's unable to be fielded. Picks it up in time to take the out.
And it was good that they had him in motion.
They did. They moved both runners, however. So nice job by Hutt Valley to move the runners there. They've got 2 down now, but they've got runners at 3 and at 2. Swing of the bat could change the scope of this game fairly dramatically. Good discipline from the Hutt Valley batters out there, Joe.
Absolutely, yeah.
They've taken good enough into several deep counts.
Yeah, they have taken the pitcher deep in the count and showing good discipline, especially on that down and in ball.
Development in Hutt Valley probably second to none in the country at the moment. I saw that sort of discipline with their under-19 girls team down in Southland, as I had the privilege of going down there and bringing the commentary for that one. And yes, the Hutt Valley team were a bit of a level above of the competition down there at that tournament.
Yeah, they had an excellent tournament. Siobhan Landaros was the assistant coach. We brought her over about 7 years ago from Reno, Nevada, and she brought home 2 national titles for me and Savannah Aranga, and for the Hutt Valley. First time we won the nationals since probably 2009.
This time it's a pass ball that goes through. It's going to score 1. They're going to get caught chasing runners here. They don't get... Hutt Valley take advantage of it. Runners still at 2 and 3. And 1-0 now in the ball game. So Romy Scrimger at 2. We'll just work this out. Cruz Moikia would have come in to score.
Yep.
Jordan Thurston at 3. 2 out, and we're back at the top of the order with Harrison Muir. A lot happens when a run scores like that.
Yeah. And it looked like counties were just getting a little rattled. All of a sudden, you're throwing the ball behind players, and you can really get in trouble when you start doing that. Hot potato, hot potato.
That's right. This is a little pop. It should be no trouble to be caught out there. And it is indeed caught. 2 innings complete. It is Hutt Valley. A very slim lead, 1-0 over Counties Manukau. We'll find out what happens when we come back with some special guests in just a minute.
Dan Carter knew the power of winning.
Your instincts tell you the score's different. The flip side of that was the intense pressure.
I'd go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken. Dan Carter, a perfect team. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the third innings now. Third innings of this game between Hutt Valley and Counties. It's Hutt Valley that lead the ball game by 1-0 over Counties. We are going to go through this innings, hopefully keeping an eye on what's happening out there for the ball game, but also and have a quick chat to some of the young fellas from Hawke's Bay softball, a representative under-17 team here at the tournament. And the first young man up to bat is Te Waharangi Kingi. Te Waharangi, welcome along. Good to see you.
Oh, kia ora.
As we see a little pop fly over the net for a foul. Te Waharangi national tournament. Is it your first under-17 national tournament?
No. It's like my fourth.
Wow. Yeah, what age did you start in 17s, I mean.
Oh, you're about 9 years old when you started.
Yeah.
No, that's excellent. 4 times. So you started as a youngster, probably, 14 years old, 13, and started in the under 17, so fantastic. They're growing them younger up there in the Hawke's Bay and playing representative softball.
Oh, yeah.
What age did you start playing?
I started playing at the age of 8.
8? And you love softball?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Is it your first sport? Do you do a winter coat?
This is my first sport.
Oh, yeah. Yep, nice one. Hawke's Bay softball. Nice strike out there from Tyrone
What
Robinson.
club do you play for in the Hawke's Bay?
I play for Pumas.
Pumas, all right. Pumas, we got the Aranuis that played with the Pumas. Was that the Aranuis?
Yeah.
I had a good friend of mine, Roger Aranui, rest in peace. He passed away a few years ago, but I know the Aranuis pretty well from Makina Park. And so, yeah, the Pumas got a lot of history. Fantastic club.
And how are the Pumas going up there this year?
They going good. Number one.
Number one, good on you. I guess some
of the other boys here are disagreeing with you, but there you
go. The competition, I guess you have a couple of Saints people.
Pumas.
Pumas, everybody's with the Pumas. Fast pitch. Yep. We got the people that I know up there, the Wounds from the Saints, right? And then obviously fast pitch.
Do you play Premier Ball as well?
Yes.
You didn't know?
Nah, I didn't know.
So when you run onto the diamond, they just don't tell you what grade they're playing up there?
Nah.
And so it's been your sort of 4th tournament here. How are you finding the tournament down in the Hutt Valley?
It's all right. Yeah, all right. We're going strong.
You're going pretty well?
Yeah.
How's the team doing?
I would like to think good.
Yeah. Good.
All right, Tuaharangi, we've got 4 years to get through, so we'll get you handed over to the next chap. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for coming along.
Thanks for coming.
And sorry, I didn't want to hurry people out of the chair there, ladies and gentlemen, but they have provided us 4 of these young fellas to have a chat with. And next off the rank there is introduce yourself.
Tefiti Thomas.
So you're Tefiti Thomas, pitcher.
Yep.
Pitcher from the Hawke's Bay. What club are you with?
Fast pitch.
Fast pitch, yeah.
Tell me, what age would you have been to when you knew you wanted to be a pitcher, or did you want to be a pitcher right from the start?
I think I got made a pitcher at like 11.
Oh, really? Did you have you just got it? You know what pitching's like. You can either do it or you can't. Did you just sort of have the ability to pitch?
No, not really.
Who made you pitch?
Chubb.
Chubb tongue it over, yeah, sure.
Well, if Chubb can't see anything in you, then he can't see anything in you.
If Chubb wants you to pitch and he sees you as a pitcher, you pitch.
That's not a bad endorsement, is it? I mean, Chubb's the current battery coach for the Black Sox?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's there's a lot of history up in the Bay.
What club team do you play for in the Hawke's Bay?
Fast pitch.
Oh, fast pitch. So we've had a Puma and a fast pitch.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So you guys see each other every Saturday, obviously.
Yeah.
And playing in the Premier grade?
Yep.
And under 19s also?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it a family thing for you, or are you just coming to softball yourself? So like your whole family, are they involved in softball? Or?
Yeah, just my brother.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He was a catcher.
So you got a pitcher-catcher battery? Does he play in your grade?
He plays Prems.
Oh, Prems also.
But he's too old.
All right. I know the feeling, right, Gary?
Yeah, I do know the feeling. What about under 17s? Is this your first tournament, or are you in multiple tournaments as well?
This is my first 17s tournament for Hawke's Bay.
Oh, okay.
Who did you play for previously?
This is just my first one.
Oh, this is your first one? Okay. Oh, I thought maybe you were picked up or something like that from another club. So you played under 15s and then you played under 17s?
Yeah.
Oh, good on you.
How do you reckon that's changed?
Quite a bit.
You reckon the step up to 17s, that's... Oh, there we go. We've seen an overthrow out to the left field. The runner's going to slide into 3 and be safe, and then get up and come home and be safe. And just like that, the ball game is all tied up, 1 apiece, between Hutt Valley and Counties Manukau. So you've enjoyed the tournament so far?
Yeah.
Yourself, how's your own performance going? You
Pitching all right.
all right? And wins and losses for Hawke's Bay, how are they looking?
I think 1-2, lost 3.
Okay.
Average sort of a tournament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, so long as you're enjoying the experience. Enjoying the experience?
Yep.
Yeah, good. All right, well, we'll jump you out. I'm sorry to push you away, but we'll get the next fella in. We get a third innings window to interview you guys. And we got your names, but we didn't get them in any order, so introduce yourself.
My name is Willimu Beamsley Allen.
Willimu Beamsley Allen. You're also a pitcher.
Yeah.
For the same club as what we just saw?
I play for Pumas.
Pumas.
Oh, so you're a Puma. So we've had 2 Pumas and a
fast pitch
so far.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So you're in the same team as Te Wairangi?
Yep.
Does Karatiana do any coaching up there? Do you ever see the Renewies up there?
He started coming back this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. After a break.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Nice work. And you're, so if you had to rank yourself in the pitching at Hawke's Bay, are you the ace?
Yeah, probably.
Probably?
Yeah, pretty confident.
This one's gone all the way out through the fielder in the right field, out to the fence. It's going to score the runner. He's coming round 2. He's going to 3. And he's going all the way home. He's going to see if he can beat the show. In the diamond home run, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Number 10 it was. Titanian Posimani. He's playing left field. He caught the last game. Has hit one out to the fence and gone coast to coast for an in the diamond home run. Well, there you go, just like that. We've got a score of 3-1, I make that now.
Yep.
It's a pretty exciting softball tournament so far.
3-1 or 2-1?
3-1, I think.
Yeah.
I think there was 2 runs scored there. Wasn't
All right.
Anyway, have you managed to see any softball other than your own games?
Yeah, we watched, I think it was 1 or 2.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. What about, who do you reckon is going to be like, who's the top gun in the tournament at the moment? Who's your pick to win it?
I'd probably say, County's looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah.
Did you hear what they did in the 3rd innings against Canterbury?
Nah.
2 solo home runs and a grand slam.
Oh, no.
So they got some good hitters.
Yeah.
You fellas hit a lot of home runs?
He hit 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you believe the best till last? Oh, sorry, guys.
Well, he's not a pitcher, though.
Not a pitcher, though, so he's not in the club, is he?
Nah.
And so how you liking the experience here at the under-17s?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about in the Hutt Valley? How's the diamond and everything?
Yeah, honestly, the diamond's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Better than ours, to be honest.
All right, you're playing at Akina Park.
Yeah.
Home of Hawke's Bay softball.
Yeah.
I've been to Akina Park many times over the years.
Yep.
Always had some good experience. That number 1 diamond can be a little bit of a minefield at times.
Yeah.
And what school do you go to up in the Bay?
Napier Boys.
Napier Boys, okay, yeah.
Do you play softball in school? Do they do it? Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. What about secondary schools? Are the boys, are they going to secondary schools this year?
Yeah, we went last year.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you'll be going and you'll be pitching for the Napier Boys. Yeah, well, awesome.
That's excellent. Well, we'll just keep going with what we're doing at the moment. We've gone out of the top of the 3rd innings anyway, and it's Counties Manukau who now lead this ball game by doing what they do, and that's putting bat to ball. But thanks very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
All right, you have a good one.
And this will be Isaac.
Yeah, I'm Isaac.
Oh, cool. I've been looking and seeing, crossing them off as they come.
Hey.
Isaac Allen?
Yeah.
You wrote, I think it says first base. Or
Yeah, first base.
It could be forced base, but it says first base.
How you finding the tournament?
Yeah, it's all good. We're having some pretty good games, but we lost a couple on the 2nd day, I think it was, and that sort of dropped us out of pool play, but we started putting more wins on now, just today.
Yeah, good.
That's excellent. You got another game today? Who's your next opposition?
No, that's us for today.
For
we
today?
had 2 back-to-backs. We go tomorrow. We don't know who, but we go tomorrow at 9, trying to do the, I think it was the cup or whatever. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Just that sort of bottom section.
Yeah. That's all right. It's all right. So long as you guys are enjoying the experience of the tournament, are you?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
And is it, have you been here before on the 17s?
No, this is my first time.
All right.
I've done under 15s last year. And
Yeah.
Karen played this year.
Well, the boys just told us you've had 2 home runs. Is that as many? Have you had more than that in the tournament so far?
Nah, just 2. It was all on the first day.
Was it?
I dropped off, yeah.
You sit back and put your feet up and go, I've done my work.
And you're up there in the Hawke's Bay. What school do you go to up there?
Yeah, Napier
Boys also.
Yeah,
So you're going to have a nice secondary school team.
Oh, yeah, we'll be all right. I think we'll do Div 2, though.
All right.
We'll have a good run at Div 2.
Okay.
Nice work. Well, what about your club in Hawke's Bay?
We're Pumas as well.
Pumas?
Yeah.
Oh, Pumas must have some good, strong teams up there.
Yeah, we're a pretty young team.
Okay.
We're heaps of young players, but it's fun, though.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
I like to hear that. Fun first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you keep kids in the ball game, is make sure everyone's having fun.
Yeah, it's good, though, because we got, like, karate and all them. Karate and co playing. So they help us out heaps.
Yep. Karatiana here coming back,
Yeah.
Lots of good experience.
Yeah. Help us out.
Well, he made Karatiana made the junior Black Sox, and I think he might have made the Black Sox at one point.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He was a good player. Yep. My son Joe and Karatiana went away with the Raw Sox. Roger Aranui was their coach. That was a lot of years ago then. But, good softball family, the Aranuis.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right.
No, go ahead, Joe.
No. I just think, you guys are enjoying the tournament. I'm sure you're going to be back on the under 17s or under 19s next year.
Yeah.
And the develop.
Both. Did you play under 19s this year?
Nah, I just done my age group with Woodman and Damien and all them, but I might do 19s or something like that next year. I'll just have a look.
No, the 19s experience will be similar to this.
Yeah.
It's definitely a step up. A little bit more grown up, I suppose you would say. But I've been pretty impressed with 17s as well. It's been good to have you guys along, get a bit of perspective on Hawke's Bay softball. Anyone you want to give a shout out to before you go?
No, I'm sick.
No?
Yeah. Might be a lot of Hawke's Bay players out there.
Not your girlfriend or your mum and dad?
That's sweet ass.
All right.
Thank you.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Cheers.
What a great bunch of young fellas there, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're enjoying their softball. Hawke's Bay is a great region for softball. Got a lot of history.
It's been a nursery for
absolutely
many years for some of, not just great softball, some of our greatest softballers.
And it was good to hear one of the young men saying that he was forced to pitch, and he said, by who? Chubb Tagaroa. So I guess if Chubb asks you to pitch, he must think you have something.
Well, and we just finished saying, the great players that came out of the Hawke's Bay, well, there was none. There were a few equally as great, but there was none as great as Chubb Tagaroa.
Yeah, sure.
Even to my mind, I remember him pitching many years ago for me. Not to me, I never played against him because I wasn't good enough. But Chubb was always a hero of a pitcher.
Yeah. And good to see him with the Black Sox, with his experience.
Yeah.
Helping out, bringing the next troop through for the Black Sox.
Well, Joe, we should probably try and catch up with what's happening in this game because it got exciting in that last innings. By my reckoning, we are 3-1, although we can't see the scoreboard on the screen at the moment to confirm that, but we might just check that in a minute.
Yep.
Tyrone Robinson up to bat here. It is the bottom of the third innings.
Yep.
And we've just seen Kozak Goodenough strike out the previous batter. There's a hit at third base, and once again, it is that man who's becoming Mr. Safety at third base, Tamihana Star, who takes the third out, which was Tyrone Robinson. 3 innings complete. We've had 4 softballers from the Hawke's Bay through the booth. We think it's 3-1 to Counties. We'll go with that for now. We'll find out what happens when we bring you more action in just a minute.
Learn Purako. Explore Te Taiao.
Hai mai.
Tūhura ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
100.9 and 94.9 at the
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just shout
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this ball game here at Fraser Park between Hutt Valley and Counties Manukau in the Under-17 National Softball Championship. 2-1 it is to Counties Manukau. My apologies to everyone out there who had the score that I didn't, but I hope you can understand. We just had 4 Hutt Valley boys through the booth, and that just threw us off for a sec. A little pop fly by Kingy Hicks out to shortstop, and that makes
That's the first out of the inning.
First out of the innings here in the top of the 4. And that was Kingy Hicks.
Yeah, so we missed a few batters while we interviewed the young
few
boys,
blank
but
spaces in my
good to hear from the Hawke's Bay players. The Puma club, very dear to my heart with the Aranuis. Roger Aranui, a good friend of mine, rest in peace. And the whole Aranui family. We send our regards.
Obviously very strong in there. Good to see softball and Hawke's Bay still ticking along nicely, producing the quality and the quality of the young men we just saw.
No doubt.
Very polite, good speakers.
Oh, they got a good competition up there. Craig Waterhouse is still somewhat involved. But you have the Saints Club, the Fast Pitch Club, the Pumas. Those 3 in particular are very competitive clubs. And I always like going up to the Bay. Beautiful part of the country.
Yep. It is hot. Heat is what I remember mostly, having been there in softball tournaments in the past. Get out of bed at 8:30 in the morning and it's already 32 degrees. You know it's going to be a hot day.
And they have the Fun in the Sun softball tournament there.
They do.
And that's always a good one. Very well supported.
Second out of the innings is a strikeout. Tyrone Robinson showing us some good chops out there as a pitcher. Doing a very good job for his team thus far.
Well, that's the 5th strikeout for Tyrone.
Now let's get back to that in the diamond home run. What a piece of running that was by Detani and Posimani.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. It showed his speed.
Just absolutely scorched it. But you could see from the time he left 2, he knew what he'd seen as he was running to 2. He'd summed it all up. He was already his mind was already at third base.
Yeah, he was going
at a home plate, I should say.
Yeah, he had his mind made up that he was going to be going home.
Yeah.
And that's what you should be doing, you know. Just predetermine it. Once you predetermine it, you go all out.
Yep. It's exactly what he did. He beat out a pretty good return. And yeah, just got in under there. It was a great piece of running in the diamond home run. And Counties Manukau, as we see it there on the replay, just that inset, he's hit it out towards to the centre right. It's gone past the fielder all the way to the fence. And look at him. From now on, I reckon he's got no vision but that home plate. And he just goes.
And Michelle Kingy, she was coaxing him on also. Yeah, just a great piece of running.
So here's a general knowledge question for you, Joe. How many ways are there to score a home run in a game?
A home run?
And will counties cover all the bases before the day's out?
Well, it's true. I mean, Tommy Hunter Starr did it on a base on balls.
Yeah, there you go.
And he scored. So I'll have to come back to you on that because I got the brain ticking over.
It's interesting because, you know, they've had the Grand Slam, they've had the In the Diamond, they've had the 2 solo shots.
Yeah.
So there's 3 straight away.
And that's 3 outs.
3 outs in this innings here in the top of the 4. 2-1 it is. Counties have a slim lead over Hutt Valley, and we've still got a long way to go in this ball game. We'll be back with more action in just a minute.
Carter knew the power of winning.
Your instincts tell you the Scots different. The flip side of that was the intense pressure.
I'd go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken. Dan Carter, a perfect team. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the day that continues to shine here in the Hutt Valley. Perfect weather for softball. We've got the sun umbrellas out there. Look at that, Joe. There's several sun umbrellas out there.
Oh, great to see.
You know, we've had plenty of days this summer where that have been rain umbrellas, but today they're sun umbrellas. Beautiful to see. Hutt Valley taking on Counties. 2-1 to Counties in this ball game. Bottom of the fourth innings. And it is number 19, Cruz Maui Kia, up to bat, facing Kaisar Goodenough, who is pitching to Cole Matthews. And that young man who I singled out, Tamihana Star, just continues to do everything right out there at third base.
That was a shot.
Out of the screws, wasn't it?
It was on the screws, no doubt about it. He turned and made the catch.
Just another day of the office for the young man by the look of those pictures. But he's impressing the commentators here beyond the dugout.
You don't see a third base, a lefty third base much, do you?
No.
And
it's
he's
a good thing
it.
to have. You're more likely to want a lefty, I suppose.
But he's covering that line.
Yeah.
And,
At third base.
and a great arm.
He's got a cannon.
Yeah.
Not the biggest of guys, but he's got a cannon out there. So yes, he's managed to get us talking about him. Maybe he'll start getting other people talking about him in terms of his career if he keeps playing like that. But you're talking about these guys being athletes, Joe, and we were just talking off camera that we're seeing speed around the bases, but we're also seeing that mixed with some pretty decent power.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, these guys are not only
speed and power.
Yeah, no, the Counties team do have it all. And now Goodenough is pitching a pretty good ball game.
He is. He's come in this game after Mikaela King-Hicks pitched the entire game before him. They haven't lost much, to be fair. They are leading the ball game by 2-1. It's a tight ball game. And in contrast to what we saw against Canterbury, which was tight for 3 innings before Counties put it out of reach.
And the way that Tamihana Star is playing third base, he's almost eliminated the short game.
Yeah. Jacoby Harawira Marino up to bat now. Former Black Sox assistant coach Daryl Marino's grandson. Good to see the generations at work.
Yeah.
Bringing them back to the diamond. Here we see a drop third strike. And just didn't see that happen for the third out here in the fourth innings. And they're going by so fast, I'm forgetting to write everything down. But, excuse me, we'll get that rectified in the next innings when we come back in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fifth innings now, 4 complete. It is Counties Manukau 2-1 over Hutt Valley here at the Under-17 National Tournament. Joe, give us a quick rundown of how you've seen the last 4 innings.
Well, I mean, it's been a tight ball game, really. Other than the scoring by Tamihana Star on the base on balls and the home run by Pasamani, it's been a close ball game, and the pitchers have been pretty dominant. They only have 1 hit for Counties and no hits so far for Hutt Valley. And so, you know, we got a 1-hitter by Counties.
Yep.
And it's a 2-1 ball game.
So tight affair. 2 teams in the top half of the competition. We are getting into that competition now. Oh, nice running. We talk about speed. They just continue to impress this Counties Manukau team. And what you just said, it's a tight ball game. Hutt Valley are asking them a lot of questions, and they keep answering them.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, just playing that short game, they don't need to hit the home runs to get runners on. They got good speed. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Jackson now going to steal this base. And not just yet. Hutt Valley were prepared for that one.
So we've got Kozak in the bat now. And yes, he's got the speed to steal, that's for sure. Maybe not off the first pitch. That's a suicide lead, and he's gone for it.
Yep.
Now, when he jumped off first base there and hesitated, was that a smart thing to do, or?
Well, the catcher should have been throwing the ball to second base right away.
Immediately, yeah.
And that little hesitation, he who hesitates is lost.
Well, it caused the catcher to hesitate as well.
That's right. So the catcher needed to make the throw to second base, and then they would have had a rundown. But what happened by him hesitating, the runner hesitating, he forced the catcher to hesitate.
Yeah.
Which, again, it's learnings for these young players and the catcher. The coach, I guess, after the inning would say, throw the ball to second base next time immediately.
Yeah, First time I've seen that asked today. Did the batter go or did he not? Kozak good enough, follows that one down in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes it is. Counties answering the questions that Hutt Valley are asking at this stage of the ball game. We're in the 5th innings.
Oh, that's a close pitch.
Yeah, that's a very close pitch. I mean, as a pitcher myself, I would have been saying, what part of the outside corner did that not shave? I mean, I'm not disagreeing with the blue because he's got a better position than I have, but that was a good-looking pitch. Fouls this one back. They're showing us in their batting all facets, the ability to be patient, the ability to attack and go hard successfully, as well as the need to drop it at their feet when they need to. So really are seeing quite a complete demonstration.
They just missed on that for a base on balls.
Nice job by Goodenough there. Gets the better of his opposite pitcher to the walk for first base. None out. Now this is very dangerous times in the 5th innings for Hutt Valley. They're going to need at least, they need an out here right now. Cully.
Now is this a pinch hitter?
It is, number 41. Lucian Cole. I don't see a 41, but
41, unless they 41.
Yeah, we're trying to find his number in the team list.
I think it might be Callie Canelli. He might have changed his number.
Oh, yeah. It's the jersey that's changed, not the
it's
player.
Jersey.
Pops it. They'll be coming from everywhere. They do. Catch your first base and pitcher. Foul ball. The runners at 2 and 3.
Another big part of the lineup here. For second and third, none down.
Yes.
County's up 2-1.
Well, I mean, it's without knowing what qualities Canelio brings to the batter's box. He's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. They require an out right now, don't they?
They do.
Steps back and gets that out with another strikeout. So far with the amount of strikeouts that Robinson belies the fact that they're actually behind in the game because he's actually dominating.
Yeah, he's got 7 strikeouts.
Top of the order it is. Tamihana Star, number 59. The Grand Slam hitter from the game against Canterbury just an hour or two ago. Drops one into the dirt for a foul. Bit of noise out there on the diamond now. Bit of feeling starting to generate in this game as we get to the later innings. If he hadn't shown enough armoury out of his tool bag, he just goes for the bunt. No balls, 2 strikes. Michelle Kingy just continues to change things up out there for her.
Yeah.
This time it's a pop fly. It's going into shallow centre field. The guy's back. He's tagging up. He's coming in now. The runner's going to 3 as well. The out's been made at 3, but not before the run scores.
Yeah.
So the run will score,
yep,
and the out will count. There we
nice
go.
play by the left fielder to get the runner at third base, but not before that run was scored.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is now Counties who've just edged a little bit further ahead. 3-1 over Hutt Valley. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th for more action when we come back in just a minute.
Dan Carter knew the power of winning.
Your instincts tell you the sky's different. The flip side of that was the intense pressure.
I'd go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken. Dan Carter, a perfect team. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku tai moana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What you can do in 50,000 turn up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 5 innings it is here and now at Hutt Valley's Fraser Park. Sorensen Field. It is Hutt Valley taking on Counties Manukau. Counties Manukau, who are now deep into their second game in a row. That's right, they've had a double header. Lead the highly fancied Hutt Valley team by 2 runs to 1. 3 runs to 1 now. 2 runs ahead they are. And we see the little highlight reel there going for you for that pop fly into left field that caused that run at home. And then the good throw to third base for the out. Nice work to recover from that situation by Hutt Valley.
A good replay to show that the runner from third made it home before the guy was thrown out at third base.
Yeah.
Replays have been fantastic today.
Well, good enough continues to go to work out there for Counties Manukau. He's throwing it into number 6, Cooper Tauma, for Hutt Valley doing the batting. And it is, we just talked about it, as we see a shot out to right field. It finds the grass. And that is a great way for Hutt Valley to get started in this innings and possibly get something better going for them. They got 1 run on the board. They are now looking for 3 to win, 2 to tie. Well, not to win yet because there's still 2 more innings, but 3 to go ahead. High in the zone for a ball this time. As we start closing out the innings and counting them down, it's the dynamic for both coaches sort of starts pulling away from each other, doesn't it? One goes into purely defensive mode, although you hope not. Oh, there we go. They've gone for the pick out, and the steal was on, and it was affected.
Yeah, that's being very aggressive, and it's come off. You got a runner at scoring position.
Well, it's just what we were talking about, the need to be aggressive, especially when you've got bodies on the bases, to try and peg back a 2-run deficit before time starts running out. It's been a highly competitive game so far, though, Joe.
Yeah.
Been very impressed with the qualities out there.
Absolutely. Oh, the talent level at this grade has been fantastic. And some of the teams, well, to have 15 teams, Gary, as we spoke earlier, is fantastic. But then when you have maybe the top 8 out of that 15, the talent level is out of this world. And
it's been probably, Joe, not to be unfair to the guys that have come through the grades in the last few years, but it's come to a level now where I think it's slightly better than I've seen in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm impressed with all of the pitching, the fielding, the hitting with power. I haven't seen so many home runs go out of the ballpark in an under-17 grade in probably all my years.
It's good to see the that speaks a lot to the quality of the coaching and development in the home association.
Yeah.
From wherever these kids are from, we're seeing counties bringing great quality to the diamond. And let's not forget, I was at 19 girls last week, and it was the counties girls that were in the grand final there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, they went down to Hutt Valley, but again, it just underlines the strength of the association.
Sure.
It's a nice curve. Come across the outside of the plate. Got good control of movement, this kid.
Yeah, and he's moving on the rubber.
Taking advantage of the angles that it provides.
Exactly.
I think sometimes pitchers forget about that, don't they?
Yeah, so sometimes you're seeing them in the center, and sometimes you're seeing them on the left-hand side, depending on what pitch he's going to throw.
Nice run. Here we see Hutt Valley now giving them a chance. None down. And you talk about how things diverge for the coaches. Well, there's options aplenty out there for the 2 Hutt Valley coaches, which is Mike Robinson and Chris Stephenson. Chris Stephenson pulling the strings out there at third base.
That's 2 down, Gary.
2 down, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Roman Scrimger and Harrison Muir. So we got Callan Baldwin up now.
2 down with the runner at 3. And I've been slowly catching up ever since the Hawke's Bay boys were here. Thanks, Joe. This time it's gone to the back net. The runner's going to score. And that's going to close that gap. Nice running. We talked about it. Base running.
So a single, a stolen base, and a wild pitch, and you score a run.
And you score a run. Just like that. Now it's Callum Baldwin up to himself to get himself on base this time. No balls, 2 strikes. The ball game's now a 3-2 ball game in County's favour.
Hey, everything's calm. Everything's calm. We love the game. Okay.
Got to be 1 pitch, eh? 1-on-1 count. It's only been 1 pitch.
1-on-1. I've had 1 pitch.
He stole 2 bases. He went from 2 to 3
I've had 1 pitch. It went to the fence.
He's had 1 pitch. He knew better.
Well, there we go. You can hear that on the ambient mic. So they're discussing how many pitches have been thrown.
Hey! What's his guys?
And done with some pretty good humour. They got an official scorer, so she will work it out for the blue.
2 down, 1 ball. Okay, cool. Yep, okay. 1 ball, 2 down. Hang on, another ball.
So the agreement was 1 ball on the strike, on the batter. 2 outs, 1 ball on the batter.
Well,
we agree with that now.
That'll be good.
Took a while to come to that. Decision. There we go. He's dropped the bunt, and the ball's gone flying all the way down the first base fence. This will be interesting to see how far he can go. And he holds up at 2 as they get the ball back in pretty smartly. We've seen propensity for both teams in the ball game, Joe, just to fall down a little bit with their fielding discipline.
Well, that there was, I can't fault Tommy Hunter's star. He made a nice play on the ball.
Yep.
Just got away from him a little bit. First base was a little late getting over there too.
Yeah, he was a stride off the line.
Yeah.
As the first base runner flew through there. A tough one.
But you got some of the big hitters coming up now for Hutt Valley with 2 down.
Yep. You got 3, 4, and 5. Well, we'll go 1 at a time. He's only got 1 out left. But number 3, Michael Tauma. Into bat for Hutt Valley now. Tall, lean guys like this generally have a decent bit of power. He's hit one hard out to centre right, who comes around in time to make the catch. And we just talked about the need for an out. 3 down now here in the 5th innings. And that is 5 complete. Can't believe how quick that's gone. We will now go to the 6th innings with a slim 1-run lead to Counties Manukau in this ball game.
Wow.
Okay. Let's go then, eh?
U17 National Champion, the dark horse.
Deep down, that's all we want. Just freedom.
You sucker. You better watch out, you fool.
I often think of my cousin.
She didn't have anyone.
She had us.
You're pretty beautiful.
Same.
We're going to get you back, Mother. I promise.
Kitty Tauiata no Aotearoa ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and there we go. We're just bringing you some quick shots of Diamond 2 there, and you can see there's just as much amazing amount of sunshine about 300 yards away as there is right here. Wellington it is taking on Wanganui in that ball game, I believe, and that game, of course, is for whoever wins it to earn the right to go on to play Canterbury tomorrow morning. I'm not too sure how the draw works out as far as players advancing to finals and things like that. But certainly that means that both of those two teams are still well and truly alive in this tournament. And Joe, what a great thing to see Wanganui going this deep into the tournament.
No doubt about it. I had a chat with Lindsay Edwards just before the first game, and he was really pleased with having a team come down from Wanganui, first of all, and just the quality of the softball.
Yeah.
And his team, although they didn't start off as quickly, they've had a couple of wins this tournament now, and the boys are fizzing and enjoying it. And now they're getting an opportunity to play Wellington.
Yeah.
You know, one of the top dogs in the under-17 grade.
Because we've talked a bit about the Hutt Valley girls winning 19s, as well as the Wellington boys that won 19s last week.
Correct.
Up in Pukekohe. Congratulations to them.
Yes.
But I mean, a lot of these young fellas coming from Wanganui, which may have been looked on as a smaller province. The national tournament experience is not there, probably with their coaches as well as their players. So it only takes 2 or 3 games.
Sure.
Then all of a sudden you're an experienced tournament player, Jay. And teams like Wanganui are just getting stronger.
Sure they are.
Otago, there will be another one here, and Southland another one here.
Nelson.
So
yeah, the South Island is very strong, but we got Manawatu, we've got Wanganui, Franklin now is coming through. So it bodes well for the game. And the more teams we have, the more experienced players. And
well, here we go. It's number 10 up to bat, D'Artagnan Posimani. The speed merchant from the In the Diamond home run earlier in the ball game. He'll be looking to ignite them once again here in the top of the 6th innings. Umpire goes to show why he is now an umpire and not a player by dodging that ball very capably. Tyrone Robinson, impressive in this ball game so far. Looking to go to work. Connor Keel doing the catching behind. Good amount of noise out of both these teams.
Oh, yeah. They're loving it.
They're loving it, all right. Hard ball game, both enjoying it. There's a nice job
pitch
by Robinson, who seems to be getting stronger as the ball game goes on.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch by Tyrone.
Number 40, Cole McWilliams, comes up to bat.
That's the 8th strikeout of the game for him.
Yeah, it's clocking. It's getting up there now.
Yeah.
You get up around sort of 10, 11, 12 strikeouts and you know you've done your job. And wouldn't it be a shame for him, I say that, if this final score stays as it is?
Yeah, well, the Hutt Valley bats will have to get going in the next 2 innings.
I actually believe, Joe, we don't seen the final score yet. So
that's right.
I think it's going to change.
Yeah. And Cole McWilliams, well, he hit a bomb the last game, I believe.
He did. Put one onto the bank out there. Blue out there has been very consistent on where the height of that zone is. It's the Eric Horsham. Consistency is what the players want. That's what he's given them. Might have been a little bit more anger in that one. It was a couple of Ks faster than the previous one.
Yeah, a couple of pitches there Tyrone Robinson would have liked.
Yeah, they were good. They looked good. We talked about discipline, though, and that third pitch was another one. I'd have swung
Yeah.
that first one.
Yeah.
With 3 in a row there, that was so close. McWilliams takes the benefit of keeping the bat on his shoulder, earns the walk down to first base.
So we got 1 down, 1 out, 1-run ball game. Let's see if County stay aggressive and look to steal this base.
From what I can see, it's what's got them this far today. That aggression. Base running as well. It should not be long before we see what Michelle King wants to do, because she usually doesn't leave us any doubt. It all happens pretty quickly.
She's been aggressive all game.
Yep. And it's Kingy Hicks that fouls one. Back to the protective gear that catchers enjoy. And he'll just need a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we might just take a quick break while we assess the injury to this player. Although he's getting back to it pretty quickly. So thank you very much for that break. Tough. They breed him tough here in the Hutt Valley.
No
Joe.
doubt. No doubt.
They always told me that.
Yep. Absolutely. Kind of keel.
There's plenty of players I'd have seen have taken another minute or two to recover from that one. But he'll probably have a... There's a nice job done by Robinson to get the batter swinging. And a rising pitch on the inside. Another K to Robinson. Number 29. It is Hunter Bailey. Comes up to bat for County's Manukau.
Hunter Bailey had a home run the last game against Canterbury.
With 2 out and the runner still at 1. I was just about to say, you know she's going to want to move him. And he's gone all the way to 3, Joe. Is that a free base? That's a free base to me.
Yeah, that's a free base. I mean, you got to. He stopped. He hesitated, and the catcher held on to the ball. In the catcher's defense, he had a hurt knee.
Yeah.
And so.
Maybe he needed a little bit magic water.
Yeah.
A couple more minutes, just
might
as
have been better just to take a little time.
Yeah. Question from County's coach is just. One ball, no strikes. It's hard to count to one on balls in this game. Keep losing it.
I mean, it was great running by the County's player.
Great running. This time it's been hit out to shortstop. Oh, and it can't be fielded. And that extra base that he was able to run has turned into a run for County's Manukau. And that's just the consequence of allowing that runner to take that base.
Yeah,
Joe.
no doubt.
Hunter Bailey hit one hard out to shortstop. That should have been fielded.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that, but it is County's Manukau, as we've seen on both sides in this ball game, take advantage of an error.
Well, what's happening also is because of the speed of County's players, the shortstop knew he needed to make the play quickly, and just needed to make sure he got the ball in the glove before he was ready to throw.
Everything narrows when you're having to play at that speed.
Yeah.
Counties have got speed to burn around the diamond, and they're using it. And they're using a pinch hitter here. It is number 33, Kani Hikora.
Yep.
Kani Hikora coming in to pinch hit. Michelle Kingy just keeping things changing and morphing the game as it goes. Robinson helps himself to a first early strike.
Just when Hutt Valley sort of get back in the ball game, counties manufacture a run.
Yeah, it looked very much like the ball game was going to go down to the wire and be extremely tight. It still is tight, but when you're talking about 6 and 7 innings, two runs. Put it this way: I know which side of the coin I'd rather be on.
Yeah,
two
no
up
doubt.
or 2 down.
Yeah.
And Steele's on once again, and I don't know if that just illustrates the speed of the county's boys, or a capitulation in that region by Hutt Valley, but no attempt to chase that runner.
Yeah, I think the catcher's knee is a little bit bothering him, and I'm not sure if he got a very good jump on it.
They are. They've been helping themselves to it. This time it's hit. It's fielded out at first base, and the out is made. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Counties Manukau who enjoy a 4-2 lead in this ball game over Hutt Valley as we head into the bottom of the 6th innings to find out what happens when we come back.
Tēnā koutou tamariki mā.
Ono mai ki tamariki hā.
Mai mai, ia.
Download Māori Plus. Download it, download it, download it. It's easy. Free. Koiko! Kawada. Tanuchu. Te Pāmakuana. Island of Mystery. Wongana. Tuhura. Ono mai ki tamariki hā. Download Māori Plus. Please, Mum.
100.9 and 94.9 at the When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. All the best throwbacks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go now. We're into the bottom of the 6th innings. Bottom of the 6th innings of what so far has been an intriguing ball game between Counties Manukau and Hutt Valley in the top section. And it'll be interesting as Counties Manukau basically writing their own ticket for the final. At the moment, it's up to Hutt Valley to try and mow that down. But in terms of calculations for finals positions, I believe, Joe, Hutt Valley need to score a lot more runs to win this game than just the one more they need than Counties Manukau.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the calculation is at the moment. I'm surprised that Canterbury are playing the winner of the Wellington-Wanganui game. If that's the case, then I'm not sure how this draw is actually working.
That'll go to another semi-final, won't
Yeah,
it?
possibly.
So, yeah, before the grand final.
Yeah. So we got the 4-5-6 batter up for Hutt Valley. So it's the meat of their lineup.
Tyrone Robinson, who is pitching a fantastic game for his team, which belies the fact that they're 4-2 down, which I can tell you, folks, is really not on him. They've had a couple of errors that have cost them dearly. Counties as well. It's not good enough has pitched a very good game for them as well.
Yeah.
But they have also had errors that have cost them. And Joe just dives nicely out of his chair, out of the way of that ball as it comes to the back net. Didn't realise you had that sort of athleticism in you, Joe. Well done.
Yeah. Still, my reflexes are still pretty good. Just ducked out of the way.
Just ducked out of the way nicely. Yeah, pulls the strings on that one, does good enough. Yeah, so it'll be an interesting permutation. Obviously, all 5 of those teams are still in the running. As I understood it, the top other team, at least in the top section, must be out by now, is Southland. This time it's a hard swing by Robinson to strike out.
Nice pitch by Good Enough.
Good Enough doing a good job for his team. That'll bring to bat Cruz Maui Kia, number 19 for Hutt Valley. And you are looking now at Hutt Valley needing bodies on base.
Yeah.
Give them some options out there to try and get across home plate.
What a luxury, Gary, to have Makeda Kingy Hicks being able to pitch that first game, and then you come back with Kaiser Good Enough as their number 2.
It is, and he's pitching a fantastic game as
Yes.
well. Kingy Hicks dominated in similar fashion to what we're seeing with Robinson in this game. Kaiser Good Enough is not getting the strikeouts that Robinson's getting, but he's pitching around them enough to not give them anything, to settle back on anything. And that's what you need. You don't want them to give them one pitch to live on.
No. He's mixing it up.
Keep him guessing. Here we go. Here's the opportunity. Maui Kia deep into a hitter's count here. And just when you need a pitch, we talked about his qualities, just when you need a pitch on a good spot, not much you can do about a pitch right on the inside of the plate like that.
That was a nice pitch on the ins, down and in.
And as much of that goes to McWilliams, the catcher, this time around as well. Let's not forget they haven't just changed their pitcher, they've changed their catcher as well. So we've had 2 different batteries altogether in 2 different ball games. So this time it's popped out. It is Kingy Hicks who gets underneath it out of first base. Makes the catch for the second out. And it is, so far, Counties Manukau who just keep marching along. Jordan Thurston up to bat for Hutt Valley. Brought in number 8. Or is it another one that's...
Well, no. Jordan Thurston was the DP. Connor Keel was being DP'd 4. He's coming now in to bat, to have a bat.
Yes, I see. So he has been DP'd. He's been the catcher all the way through. Now he's being asked to bat after getting a decent whack on the knee. There's your reward, son. You've got a great big bruise swelling up your right knee. Go and have a bat.
Good.
There you go this time. So we haven't seen Keel at bat in this ball game so far. Here he goes, that one straight up the middle. It's nicely taken out there at centre field as he makes plenty of ground to come in and catch it. That'll end the inning this time for Hutt Valley, unable to impact the scoreboard. And it is top of the 7 we go to, and it is Counties Manukau continue to lead this ball game by 4 runs to 2.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku taimwana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CPD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What he can do in 50,000 turn up.
In full swing here on the third day under a beautiful sky we've had today. Absolutely beautiful weather for softball. A light breeze blowing across Fraser Park. It's Counties Manukau taking on Hutt Valley here on Diamond 1. Counties Manukau who enjoy a slim lead over Hutt Valley by 4-2. As we are now
Wanganui beat Wellington
and into the top of the 7th.
And they go, wow.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just let Joe bring you that bit of news.
Yeah, we just heard some news that just came in. Wanganui have beaten Wellington to qualify for the quarterfinals. A huge upset, I believe. And Wanganui come down and get into the quarterfinals.
There we see number 46. It is out there batting Jackson Tapiki. Lines one out to centre field. It's caught for the first out, and that is an absolutely... I mean, Wanganui, congratulations.
Exactly.
Really,
yeah.
This deep in the tournament and still to be there. Who knows what might happen in the next game?
Well, I mean, Lindsay Edwards, I spoke to him earlier, as I mentioned before. He was just happy to be playing a team like Wellington.
Yeah.
And to get a win over Wellington, quite an upset, but also... very satisfying for Wanganui.
Well, commiserations to Damon Zach and their team. But Wanganui, the better team today, so good luck to them. There we go. Number 31 it is.
Number 31, that's Lucian Cole, pinch hitting.
Lucian Cole pinch hitting for the Counties Manukau. He's come in for the pitcher. Close out good enough. One down now.
Michelle Kingy wanting to get her players in at bat.
That just worked for Hutt Valley. They brought the catcher, young Keel, into bat, and he hit one up the middle for them. Caught out, but definitely shows that if he's needed to make contact, he can do it. Making some adjustments to his...
Oh, the catcher just broke a strap on one of the shin guards. I'm not sure if it was the same knee that he got caught.
He's going to keep going. 1 ball, 1 strike. I told you they breed him tough here in the Hutt Valley, Joe. Keep showing us why. There we see this one hit straight back to the pitcher. Fields it nicely, tosses it to first base for the second out in the 7th innings. Go to the bottom of the order now for Counties Manukau. Number 54, Riley Nod comes up to bat, another pinch hitter. And the Blue just going to make that change. right into the thick end of this tournament now, under this game. 7th innings. Hutt Valley obviously are at the bottom of the innings. We're at the top of the 7th. So they'll get turn it back, try and turn things around.
Yeah. Michelle's emptied the bench, which is good to see.
Yeah, giving everybody a run. There we see, there's the Wanganui team heading away for their meeting. Jubilant team. They're resplendent in their blue and red uniforms. Good luck to them for tomorrow's ball game. I'm sure we'll see them on the diamond out here if they're playing on Diamond 1.
Well, the quarter final, will it be a 5 o'clock game? Or
It might be a 5 o'clock game here tonight. They might have another one to play today. There's a hard swing at that one. And Robinson continues to go to work for his team. He's looked good all the way through the ball game. No balls, 2 strikes it is. Rear's back, ready to go once again. Throws it through. Again, a lot of those pitches have looked so good, Joe. But, you know, he has been consistent about it.
He has been. I mean, can't say too much about it because the blue's the blue. They look like strikes. They're a little bit up. He likes to call that low strike more than anything.
This time there's one being hit into shallow field, and it's the centre fielder that comes around and affects the catch. And if you think the Hutt Valley supporters are happy about that one, you just heard their reaction.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Riley Nord. And just a great play by the center fielder. If you could see here, center fielder comes, he backhands it. Beautiful play.
Beautiful play. There we go, Hutt Valley coming to life. The very end of the game. Well, they better do it with the bat now as well. We'll find out when we come back in just a minute.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku taimana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What you can do in 50,000 turn up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this magnificent afternoon of softball here at Fraser Park. Under-17 National Boys Championship action in front of us. And what a great venue and what a great place for softball in the heart of the Hutt Valley, in association with the Hutt Valley Softball Association, who always put on such a great tournament for us. They have a switch for the weather as well, because I can tell you, if you don't live in Wellington, the weather in Wellington so far this summer has been not nice, to be kind.
Not nice, but we got summer starting in the Under-17 Championships.
We have.
And long may it continue throughout the year.
Well, we've got a pinch hitter coming in for Hutt Valley to commence the top of the 7th innings. And a brave move by the coaches here. It's Quinn Walters that comes in to lead off the hitting. He's coming for Jacoby Harawira Marino. And we'll be looking to get his team started. Quinn Walters, who looks like he's about 10 years old. No disrespect to him, but he's a very young-looking chap.
Yeah, well, it's all about development. And you bring a couple of players in to get them some experience at this level.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, we've already seen it with the Counties Manukau team. Michelle King is empty to the bench. And that was another one of those close pitches that the Blue seems to think.
We're in a prime time spot, Gary.
We are in a good spot. There's a nice pitch this time. Well, there we go. We've seen a pitch miss the zone, and then we've seen a safe call on a swing that might have been questionable. That's why we're behind the monitors here, Joe, and they've got the blue uniform.
No doubt about it, yeah.
Three balls, two, and a full count. Quinn Walter's doing a good job for his team, and there we go. Make your own assessment on that replay. Nice work by Goodenough to get that job done. Takes the first out. It's a strikeout, and a good one at that. Bearing in mind they need three. There we go. Oh, it didn't quite come around, but by gee, there was intent in it.
Yeah.
On that swing. Cooper Tauma is replaced by number 12, Shia Hodgetts. And another pinch hit for Hutt Valley.
Yeah, looking like Stephenson is emptying his bench out also.
Yeah. Rolling the dice. You kind of think, you want your pitch hitters, they offer something a little bit different.
No doubt.
The one swing of the bat is all it could take, but it's also an unenviable position for the pinch hitter to walk out.
A lot of pressure.
Now, this time he's come up spades. He's hit one all the way to the left field fence. He's going to turn one. He's going to go to two. The ball's heading back to the diamond now. He's going all the way to three. He's down now. He's up. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, we'll back the coach's decision, Joe. On
no doubt about it.
Fantastic hit out to the left field fence. And once again, the aggression in that base running.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I mean, he really did turn that from a double into a triple.
Yeah.
And has now given Hutt Valley a real shot with only one down.
Yeah. One down, runner at third, 4-2 ball game. Need just a couple of base runners.
It's gone back to the order for this one. We got Romy Scrimger up to bat. That was extremely close, that pitch. Both pitches have shown some very, very good pitches that have been adjudged to be out of the zone. The zone, which looks to now be about as big as a 50-cent piece. But hey, look, we talked about it like 2 or 3 times throughout the ball game. They just want consistency. Well, he's been tight at the top of the zone.
Yep.
He's been tight outside the plate.
Yep.
So, and he's kept it that way.
Yep, no doubt. He's kept it tight at the top of the plate, on the outside of the plate, the down, and then...
Oh, got all bases covered.
No, he does a great job. Eric Harshire.
I mean, when you think about how tight a zone has been, and it has been a tight zone, it's been a consistently tight zone. It just underlines again, as we see the catch made, the runner's going to score. The question is being asked, did
he made the catch.
But did he tag up?
He didn't tag up, he left early.
He left early.
Yeah, double play.
Oh, there we go, the double play to end the ball game. For 1 minute they're back in it, and the next minute they're out of it.
Yeah.
No one's questioning it. We probably see it again in a sec. But he tagged up and left early. Didn't have to, actually. I believe he probably would have been safe.
Yeah, he thought it was going to drop in.
Counties Manukau win the ball game as we see it again. This time it's deep. It's gone out to right field. Bang. We're not going to see when exactly that runner leaves. But, of course, that throw over to 3 is going to end any question. And that runner is out. Oh, congratulations to Counties Manukau in this ball game. They have the win over Hutt Valley. I do believe that is Hutt Valley done and dusted as far as their opportunity to make the grand final. I'm not privy to whatever calculations go on. Hopefully we'll see, we'll find out. But for this one, it's congratulations to Counties Manukau. Joe, give us your summation of this game.
Well, I guess Counties, they manufactured a couple of runs. They had the inside the park home run by Datanya Pasamani, Tommy Hana Star. They ran the bases well, and they really put pressure on the Hutt Valley fielders. I would say Tyrone Robertson pitched a beautiful ball game, 9 strikeouts. The player of the day for Counties, well, Kaizak Goodenough pitched a hell of a ball game. Only gave up 1 single, 2 singles the whole game.
Brilliant.
And then they manufactured runs. Counties are deserved winners 4-2 over Hutt Valley.
Counties once again show us their qualities as they take down Hutt Valley. There's not too many teams in recent memory who can say in one afternoon that they've taken down Canterbury and Hutt Valley. So that is a fantastic effort by them, a fantastic effort by both teams, as we saw an enthralling ball game. For me, Gary Rohihi at Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting, and Joe Fariso, my colour commentator, Adrian Royal and Corey Stickle, and all our cameramen out there. We'd like to thank you for watching this game, and we'll be back with more action here on Diamond 1 very shortly, so don't you go anywhere.